Jim Meenan here along with Rico Navarro, the great color commentator. As getting set to step in is, for Morton, is Jay Brewer. He's got 14 steals, a .379 average, as Todd Gilmore throws ball one to him. Todd Gilmore, I talked to Coach Clyde Beard before the game. He said he wants to get 9 innings out of Gilmore if possible.
Yeah, Todd Wednesday only threw 3 innings and kind of was shaken up and couldn't find the dish, I guess you can say. I guess it just wasn't his day on Wednesday, but that's the great thing about baseball. There's a new day, but today, the loser of Moline loses, their season is done. They will be getting ready for football season, as they say. So,
yes.
We'd like to see a good outing out of Todd today.
2 balls, 1 strike. That was the key with Gilmore last game in this tournament. Had some trouble finding the plate, and when he didn't walk people, he went high in the count. So let's see if he can get that problem solved today. Nice off-speed curve, just missed. 3-1. His coach said that he hadn't pitched in 5 days heading into the last encounter. He thinks he'll be much sharper today.
You don't want to walk Brewer to lead off the game. He's very speedy.
Grounder to the second baseman. Wallard up with it. As you said, speedy. Brewer gets down the line, but Waller throws him out to Eric Griffin, and 1 down. That's a good start for Moline, especially Mr. Gilmore. Shortstop Nick Dolinsky steps in with a .286 average. Not a home run threat, 0 homers, but 30 RBIs. Morton coming in to the game, 41-14 on the season. Moline now 36-10.
Ironically, both these teams are from the same division in the Legion I guess you can say in the Legion State. There's 5 divisions, and Morton is from the Division 3, as is Moline, but Moline is hosting the tournament, so they get the automatic bid. So that's a good thing to see 2 teams from the same division in the finals. Swing and a miss. Good pitch on the part of Todd Gilmore.
And Moline has certainly proved they belong here with coming back to win 3 out of the losers bracket.
That's what I've heard a lot from a lot of the parents and a lot of the people that are just here watching, saying, you know, people think it's kind of a fluke because they're here because of the
grounder to Waller. Going to get the second assist of the inning, and he throws over to Griffin. That Moline infield from first to third. Eric Griffin at first, Tom Waller at second, Jesse Smith at shortstop, and Aaron Wilson at third, Dave Sable behind the plate, Todd Gilmore on the mound, Lincoln Rashi in left, Justin Niels in center, and Jim Vito in right field. So 2 up and 2 down. That's got to be encouraging to Moline fans as Corey McLeod steps to the plate.
Big home run hitter leads the team in home runs with
17.
Big number, 17. But Corey, one of the college players on this Morton team, goes to Parkland Junior College down in Champaign. So I'm sure he's, like I said, he's one of the big threats. The first game I did on Wednesday, Corey McLeod won the game with 1 swing of the bat. He had a 2-out, 2-run home run in the 8th inning to beat Oak Park.
74 RBIs on this season.
That's
to go with those 17 homers. That's a lot.
That's a lot of home runs.
507 average, and I'm not sure how many games they've played. He's got 74 RBIs in 55 games. Wow. As Gilmore gets set to deliver. Fastball low and away.
Todd looked pretty solid so far in the first. Been ahead in the count a lot. Got behind on the first hitter, but
got him out 1-2 the count here, and he's got 2 down. Nobody on the bases. The Moline fans love that. Pitch smacked into right field, base hit. Vito getting down the line, picks it up. Runner will be held to just a single rather easily. But nonetheless, a single for Corey McLeod.
McLeod, wow. A solid hitter in this Morton lineup.
Number 16, Andrew Parker.
Andrew Parker strolls to the plate, batting .309 with 1 homer and 24 RBIs, .309 average.
I don't know if Morton will test the arm of Dave Sable.
I don't think McLeod will. He looks pretty much with the power built. I don't have the stats as far as stolen bases for him, but I remember looking down the line at the stats, and the only ones that jumped out at me stolen base-wise, I believe, was just Brewer.
Yeah. Dave, the catcher behind the plate, and they're going to test it right there. And there's
not so much for our analysis there.
Sable.
And Sable unable to come up with that would be a wild pitch.
It makes a bad throw, but Aaron Wilson. Third, kept it in front of him. Yeah, I think Morton was scouting here yesterday and kind of saw, I guess you can say, one of the weaknesses on this Moline team is behind the plate, throwing the ball down to second and third. As I said, though, Dave Sable's wrist is heavily taped. Hurt his wrist on Wednesday. Don't know how bad it is. Nobody's kind of gave me a prognosis on it, but still might be hampered a little bit. It's taped heavily on his right wrist.
It has to be hurting him if he's got it taped, and that's too bad. Grounder, nice glove work there by Gilmore. He'll throw him out easily
All right,
as he
Moline.
throws out Parker to end the threat. So Moline gives up one hit, does Gilmore. One hit, one man left on base. We're at the end of one, no score between Moline and Morton. We still got those stats.
No, I gave him back to Clyde.
Welcome back. Top of the second here at Holmgren Field. Beautiful Holmgren Field. Tom Waller steps in for Moline to face the right-handed offerings of Vincent Hines, and he swings right through that changeup. Strike one.
Tom, yesterday, the surprise starter for post 246 and threw 8 strong innings. Did a great job. Didn't hit yesterday. Mike Hofstetter played second base, and Mike did a good job filling in for Waller at second while he pitched. Tom, as I said, threw 8 strong and went into the ninth. Seemed to tire a little bit, but did a good job out there anyway.
Shaking off a little rust on these first 2 swings. 1 and 2 the count to Tom Waller. Vincent Hines, the right-hander on the hill for Morton. Here's the pitch. Line into left field. It might be a double. It will be 2, easily 2 for Tom Waller. Into the corner, all the way to the fence. Waller going to second, standing up. Is getting the ball into the infield. Left fielder Andrew Parker. Boy, that brings this crowd alive here on Saturday morning. Nice hit by Tom Waller. Very good piece of hitting, and he found plenty of real estate there down the left field line.
Number 24, left fielder, Lincoln Rice.
Outfield was playing Waller to pull the ball to the right. He drove it down the left field line and had some running room and got a stand-up double.
Leadoff double for Moline. See if the Moline post 246 can come up with a run here.
Time has been called.
It's been a good tournament for Moline. Anytime you're into the championship round, there's no arguing with that, especially when you lost your opener in a double elimination tournament. Strike call.
Mullins proved a lot by being here, though. I'll give them that. They did the job.
Beautiful day for baseball. Slightly overcast skies, so the fans won't be hurt perhaps too much by the sun. This one's inside. 1-1 to count. Lincoln Rashi, the batter. Number 24. Willie Mays used to wear that number. Grounds, lines this one foul.
Into the yards.
He went yard, but not quite the yard he wanted.
Lincoln brought in for left fielder Nick Massa. Nick Massa played all 4 games, but Clyde Beard decided to put a little more experience in there with Rashi. Rashi's final, I guess you can say, is one of the older guys on this team. Been playing Legion ball for 3 years. Clyde Beard going to give him the shot to go out here and play in this championship game. First of the 2 championship games that Moline has to win. 2 head to Midland, Michigan.
Swing and a miss. He struck out Rashi. So they were able to strike Rashi out without advancing Waller to third.
26, first baseman, Eric Griffin.
Eric Griffin had a homer in that first game when Moline lost the opener to Barrington. That was one of the few bright spots in that game for Moline. Ball outside. Piers Hines throws it pretty hard, but I understand he's not at all the best pitcher on this team.
No, he's not their number 1. I think I guess they said he hasn't even pitched in the tournament yet, so.
Throwing pretty hard there. High strike, swing and a miss by Griffin. 1-1 to count.
Pretty much I think this tournament, from watching it and being here all day, last couple days, it's going to come down to pitching, especially now in the championship game. You got to have some lively arms.
Swing and a miss by Griffin.
Got to have some lively arms here in this situation, because you're not going to win with 2 pitchers, you know, because you can throw in 9 innings compared to the high school games of 7. Griffin behind in the count, 1 ball, 2 strikes.
1 out, runner on second. Tom Waller popped up on the infield. Second baseman floating back a little into the outfield grass and easily takes it. Pulling it down, John O'Reilly, second baseman for Morton, as Griffin pops out.
Catcher, Dave Sable.
Dave Sable now batting for Moline. We've now got 2 out. Wahlert has pretty much been at rest at second now for 2 batters. Unfortunately, Moline not able to move him down the line for even a chance at a wild pitch to score him. Sable now the batter. 0-0 here. Top of the second. Moline will bat first this game. Strike call. And I don't think you'll have any trouble hearing the umpire's calls today. We don't need to mic him by any stretch.
Just missed the corner there.
Kind of a tournament as Sable had at the plate, Rico.
Dave's so. Him and well, I guess he's been platooning with Scott Beard, the other catcher for the Post, and Dave had a good defensive game yesterday with Tommy Wahlert. Tom Wahlert likes to throw a lot of off speed, and Dave had to do the job blocking the plate. Dave had a, what was he, 1 for 3 yesterday, or 1 for 4 yesterday, so.
1-2 the count here. Sable fouled that last one out of play. 2 out. Wahlert on second for Moline. Sable would like to bring him in. It's the shortstop.
I think that's the key for Moline today, and especially with Gilmore on the mound. They need to get on top early, give Gilmore a little more confidence out there on the mound.
Delinsky, the shortstop, trying to bluff Wahlert back. That ball appears low and away, and it is 2-2.
2 away here in the top half of the second.
Holmgren Field and in great shape. Perry Jacobs was telling me they watered it rather late last night. Grounder, shortstop, comes up with it. Delinsky throwing, got him easy.
Good play.
Sable thrown out by Nicholas Delinsky. And a Moline threat is just that, a threat. They're unable to score, leaving Wahlert on second. A leadoff double goes to waste as we head to the bottom of the second. Moline versus Morton here. And I guess you would say round 1 of the championship, scoreless. Yeah. Welcome back to Holmgren Field here in the bottom of the second. Kendall Zander steps to the plate. 380 average, 4 homers, and 33 RBIs.
Zander, another one of the college players here on this Morton team. Kendall kind of been a pest in this tournament. Kendall's had a real good tournament so far.
Todd Gilmer fires a strike in there. Zander swung right through it. Looks like a whole different Todd Gilmore out there today. Curveball high. 1-1 the count. Just a beautiful day for baseball. A little bit of a breeze blowing out there.
Sun ain't beating down on everybody today. That's why it's so nice. Everybody's here out on the bleachers. Don't have the umbrellas up today either like they've had in the past. And Moline, crowd's starting to file in. Still early in the day. A lot of kids just getting home from Banunu-Nunu's last night down in the district. I didn't get home till late myself, but I'm here today, so got to give me an A+ for the effort I made today to get here.
It's lined into center field, a base hit. Kendall Zander with a base hit there to lead off the bottom of the second. Still, thus far, the early signs on Todd Gilmore are very good. He definitely seems to have his control today.
Number 17, Casey Carey.
Casey Carey with a .266 average. Steps to the plate. No homers, 9 RBIs. Number 17.
He's
bright red uniform.
DHing for the pitcher, Vince Hines, huh? Yeah.
Yes. Gilmore fires. Strike call right down the middle on that one.
Todd, he's used. I guess you can say he's kind of used to these big games. I guess you can say. He, when he was younger, he played in some senior Babe Ruth or senior Little League championship games. Pitched a gem of a game up there at the Illinois State high school championships there in the quarterfinals against Rolling Meadows.
Faking a bunt is Carey.
Threw 7 strong innings and got the win. To put Moline into the trophy round. Moline ended up getting 4th up there under the direction of Derek Lindauer. So Todd's, I guess you could say, a little bit used to the big game pressure situation.
Griffin holding Zander on as a count now 1-1 on Casey Carey. No relation to Skip or Harry.
Harry. Or what's the other one's name that's announcing now? The Skip's boy,
right.
That guy. Pickoff play to first.
It would only